You count us off?
1,
2,
3,
4.
and okay.
Action!
Welcome back to
Cydney.
Being Cydney.
Podcast 2013. What episode are we on, guys?
Number 36.
Do we have any sponsors this week?
Of course.
Who are our sponsors this week?
Cheese pizza and cheese pizza. Weren't those dating?
Come back
apps
to me
that we were
later.
talking about?
Yes. Christian Mingle, and
Black people meet, right?
yes, and Black People Meet.
They
are
stopped promoting us, though.
They did. So we're just doing this in hopes that they bring us back. Otherwise, we will be giving Bumble and some other people a call. Or they will be calling us. How are you all doing?
Good.
Fantabulosum.
That's it?
Yes.
Nobody's going to ask me how I'm doing?
How was you doing?
I'm hanging. I am wonderful, wonderful, wonderful because it is the most wonderful time of the year.
How many times did you just say wonderful?
What time of year is it, Uncle Chad?
That is the end of summer vacation and the beginning of school. They used to have this Staples commercial where like they would place the most wonderful time of the year and the parent was like happily gallivanting through the aisles getting supplies and the kids were just like slowly dragging their feet. That's how I feel about school.
You're like, woohoo! It's the greatest time of my life. Oh, yeah.
It means structure and people going to bed at certain times.
It's cold. Wait, didn't y'all turn off the air conditioning?
Yes. Well,
Then
it's
why is it blasting?
It's fine, Cydney.
right, well, we turned it back on. It's fine. It's extra noise for now. How are we feeling about school beginning, everyone?
Great.
Good.
Fantabulosum.
I mean, I have pretty nice teachers, except for there's two teachers that one teacher is really mean, but I have a feeling we're gonna get along very well.
And what makes you think that y'all are going to get along very well?
Well, in 6th grade, my social studies teacher, she was also the same exact way. At the end of the year, we just became best friends.
And I'm assuming that's because you're one of those knucklehead kids that just don't act right. So those are usually who they get along with?
What? No.
Yes.
I'm an angel in class.
Oh, I'm sure. Everything about you says that you are quiet and you just do your work. And every once in a while you have to be encouraged to raise your hand because you're just that quiet and shy in class.
No.
I know. I was being facetious.
And then the other teacher would call that other teacher mean when she's the mean one. So it's pretty funny.
How is school for you, Cydney, so far this first day and getting to know your teachers and see your friends and stuff?
Good.
That's it?
So I have a nice teacher. She lets us talk and, socialize with the people next to us.
Your teacher lets you talk in class
Yes.
while she's teaching.
Well, not while she's teaching, but to get her attention, she has this doorbell thing, and she rings it. And today I was the bell manager, so anytime she needed me to ring it, I got to ring it.
What does the bell sound like?
Ding, ding.
Oh, sounds like my grandmother's old bell.
I was just about to say that. It does sound like it.
Are any of your friends in your class?
Yes.
I guess I'm not say any names. But I guess that also means, do we have any new updates with regards to Nigglets with Attitude?
Possibly.
How so?
You remember the other dude from last time, right?
Which one? Give a letter.
First letter.
N.
Okay. We'll get to him in a second. Continue.
So, he's in my class now. This
Or
year.
again.
Again. I don't get it. Why did he have to be in my class? Kindergarten, first, second, and now third grade. Come on.
Because he made those arrangements specifically. He negotiated that, okay, whatever class Cydney's in, I'm gonna be in. And guess what? I'm gonna sit right next to her. Yo, she's not in class with her boy anymore.
Oh, really?
I know, right?
Oh, no.
But Cydney had something she was like, yeah, well, something along the lines of, I guess maybe they just needed some space.
Yes. Then during recess, he was like, "Hey, Cydney, look at these chips I have," and it's like, "Dude, I don't care. It's food. It's fine. Just eat it."
So now she's over.
He's insane. He's like, "Hey, Cydney, look what I got," and it's like,
let me tell you how I see
dude,
things.
just eat
I'm
it.
gonna tell you how I see things, and you know what? Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna paint the picture that I see from everything, and you can then give your analysis on this. So, Cydney, she's a nice looking young girl,
Yes, I am.
and she gets, and there's a certain kind of attention. So, like, the first, the guy with the N, he's the one with the glasses that we used to imitate, or I imitated.
Oh, okay.
That was
And he's very short.
he was the one that was like trying to show off and show Cydney parkour last year.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then like he's all in her face. Like even today when I was walking Cydney to the car and he's like, "See you, Cydney." Like, yo, fam, you just saw her
Exactly.
all day.
Oh, I hate that. Like we would be leaving school. Like obviously, like, the older one didn't do that. But, like, when we would walk past, you would just, like, we'd be on the bus. Like, when I used to go to after school, I'd be on the bus. And, like, all the other little kids would sit on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'd have their heads out the window and be like, "Bye, see you." Like, they didn't, like, and they were all in the same class.
And they legit
like,
just saw each other like 2.5 seconds ago.
Sydney, you do the same thing.
I mean,
I do it because I don't want to be rude. Because
And-
everybody's like, hi, Cydney, bye, Cydney. And I'm like, bye.
and
Because I don't want to be rude.
and
'cause
then,
then
oh,
And then they're going to hate on me the next day. And it's like, bruh, chill.
Let him.
so then there's this guy who he too, the other one with the sister, for those who've been following along,
Which one with the sister?
the one that right.
Both
Shut
of them
up.
have sisters.
that he's
of them have
that he's in school with.
Okay.
When she's talking about him and he's doing the same thing, so she's kind of like, all right, I'm over you, and we've grown and gone our separate ways. But then, like, after this fairly mature answer she gave, then there's the other kid who we spoke about before, in which today,
The one with the interesting accent?
yes, for our followers.
Hello, I'm this is my name, okay?
So
Yo, what are you
when we're walking once again, he's turning around and he keeps looking at her, and then he says, all right, he says bye, like all nonchalantly, and she says bye all nonchalantly back. And then Sydney's like, he doesn't speak to me all day. Then he just annoys me, doesn't speak to me. That's the one she's intrigued with. When it's easy.
Oh, no.
When it's all easy and people are like, "Hi, Cydney," she's like, "Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with you." But hey, when you have a sense of unattainableness,
Oh, no. No.
I think I cracked the code.
No.
Does this sound?
That sounds accurate.
No.
Hey, with all due respect, I know I personally feel that way.
Like if we
When-
get partnered up for something, it's like, back off, bruh, back off. Cause I'm.
So then when he backed off,
He
then
doesn't
she's
give-
like, he
he-
doesn't say anything.
He
Yeah.
doesn't give me personal space. Is the thing. Like when we have to do something together, it's like, all right. So I need personal space, and if you touch me, I need hand sanitizer, or I'm taking a shower. Okay?
That way he
Got it.
can
Good.
interact with you. It's okay. It's perfectly normal. When women my age do the same thing, it annoys me too. But yet when there's something you have to work towards, then you're like, oh, okay. A challenge. Can you relate?
Yes.
Hi, Clovis.
Yes.
It's,
Ow.
when it comes easy, it's
Who you telling?
not the same.
What do you mean when what comes easy?
Like,
Attention from girls?
yeah. I mean, it does, but I'm just saying.
You can say that with some confidence. It's okay.
No, I was just like, just saying.
Look, I know. Like I said, when we're older, we will have a very different conversation, or when I can speak to you in a little more confidence about some things that just kind of go along. Because I have had an interesting first couple of days at Cydney School too.
What?
Oh. Oh, okay. It
Please
clicked.
don't.
It clicked.
No.
clicked.
No. We are not going without any answers. You stay here and answer our questions.
I didn't have. What was the question?
So,
When you say you had a bit of an adventure at school, what do you mean?
yeah, bud.
I have people that like to say, "Oh, hi, Chad," to me too,
I mean, well,
and want to have
let's
conversations.
get it straight. Like, the Brookside parents, they all do that.
Yeah, they're all friends.
I don't think you understand at this point in my life
Is it
that
like
I
the-
know how to read body language.
The subway worker? Like that?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, okay. So briefly, then that story. What he's referring to with Subway is that there's a certain Subway over by where we live, and there's a certain person who works there, in which they usually strike up conversation. And when I get the veggie sandwich, they throw extra love and throw me double patties
Ooh.
for free.
And then when I went with you, they put like you know how they usually do like one strip of sauce. You like really put the sauce on. I was like, okay, I'm start getting Subway with you more often.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
exaggerating when I say a lot of life
Since
is like
we're
that.
talking about people
And
who
you know
are
what? If you really paid attention when you're around me, you'd notice it a lot more. You'd be like, "Holy crap!"
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention.
Go to pit stop.
Oh. Yeah,
Really?
like the lady who's like,
You'd be surprised.
Okay, young lady, would you like the soup or the sandwich? Like she
Oh,
knows.
I noticed
she
that.
knows me like she's
No.
like
I said that to my mom
What?
when we went to pit stop. It was the other time, like not the time when she came with us. The time where I went into the little hallway to go on the phone with her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I think the cashier likes Uncle Chad though. And then it was just like a sidebar. I was like, Mom, I think the cashier likes Uncle Chad.
Speaking of her
It happens a
and
lot.
people liking other people. Speaking of your mother, so it was a while ago though. It was like 2 years ago, a year ago last year. So me and Auntie went to IHOP, right? It was a guy who was serving us, and he was like checking up on us, like has a meal going, and like how every other person goes. But then it's like this dude smiles at her, and she's like, "Hey, he's nice," and it's like, oh no.
He's a waiter,
no,
so
no.
Exactly.
No.
Let me. That wasn't nice.
No.
That wasn't nice what I said.
No. No.
See, well,
If IHOP guy hears you say that, he's going to kill you.
yes. Holla at me, IHOP guy. I don't know who you are.
What is Curtis doing with his tongue? He's like,
He's chilling. He's cleaning
He's like-
himself. Curtis, who is for those who are not looking at video, Curtis, our executive producer, seems to know whenever it's time to
That-
record and he's aware there's a camera because he just wants to sit in front. And now he is licking himself on the
bathing
camera.
yes. So can you please stop doing that? It's weird.
But
Thank
so
you, mister.
look at that. See, I even gave y'all a conversation about me
Hold up.
with girls. See,
For
Hold
the
up.
first time.
Pause. Wait.
Oh,
What?
Ha!
Wait.
listen.
Why isn't Curtis's
Have some conversations with some.
Curtis's eye isn't foggy anymore.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
But wait. Well, while we're on the subject of the first day of school, I meant to say.
We're not on the subject
Oh!
of the first day of school anymore.
Well,
Cydney, yes, we are.
yes, because that's what the episode is about. Really.
It is.
Two things. One, I didn't tell you. I got stung by a bee today.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Someone got stung by a bee next to me today.
Can I tell the story?
Sure, Cydney. Tell the story.
Okay, so it was a nice day. Daddy was picking me up from school. I was super excited because why not? It's like the second day of school and it's like wham bam bibbity bow. This is fun. So then I was like,
No, because he thought you were going to say, oh, yeah, because my dad was picking me up.
I was preparing preparing a witty line to go with it, and then she just took it in a different direction. I couldn't use it.
okay.
I was like, okay, wait, what am I gonna say now?
So then I was like, hey, Daddy, you want some hand sanitizer? Because I had it in the side of my bag. So I was like, hey, Daddy, you want some hand sanitizer? So then he was like, okay. And then I squirted a little. I tried to squirt a little, but a whole lot spat it out on his hand.
She gave me a gob of it.
It was like, kapew!
Okay.
Doo-doo. And then he puts his hands together, starts rubbing. And then he's rubbing. And then there's this little bee, and he's like, kapew! And then flies away. And then he catches
It can't fly away.
It flied and died away. I'm assuming.
Yeah, because it can't go far.
Well,
it. Died.
It's like, it has like 2 flaps and it's dead.
It like,
Yeah. So like I was wiping it on my hands like this, and somehow like it just randomly, right as I was doing this, right as I was folding my hands to rub like this, it caught right in between my hands and caught me right here, and then it flew off.
Yeah, and he caught it when we were walking away. And he was like, OMG, Sid, I think I just got stung by a bee.
And you didn't feel it. Whoa.
Oh no, I felt it.
It
Like
didn't hurt.
No, it stung. I've been stung by a bee before.
Oh yeah, and Dad.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Dad,
No,
tell
I've
them,
never been
tell
stung
them
by
the
a bee.
story.
I've been stung by a hornet and I've been stung by a wasp.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I want to kick everyone.
I remember when I was a pioneer in Coleman and you were something 49er. Yeah, you were 49er. Okay, and you were doing something. You were by the water fountain, and my group was walking past the water fountain because we just came back from the ball pit. And then I was like, hi, brother. And then my counselor let me go over and hug you. And then you're like, hey, Sid, I just got stung by a bee. And I'm like, hold on, what?
What ball pit? Yes, I got stung by a bee in camp, and I was so upset about it.
It was the little ball pit that the little people go in.
Like, I smacked him because of it.
Who?
The bee?
Yes, so everyone else is scared.
Is that how you got
No,
stung?
not him, no. So everyone's scared of a bee. I'm the only person who's sitting there like, sit down.
You're like, bruh, sit down.
Get me annoyed. And then I'm like, don't swing at it or it's gonna sting. Everyone starts swinging at it. So one kid actually hits it. Hits the bee. Then what? Oh, the one kid sitting down because the bee fell on the ground. What happens? It stings me.
It flies into you.
Way to go.
What stupids are these people? Sheesh.
Well, we know the answer to that question, and we will not say.
What? Yo,
I just know how to speak in coded language, and sometimes when you catch it, it's really, really funny.
Wait, who are you? Wait, why is the other cat in the what? Wait,
because him is apparently the camera person.
If you are new to our podcast, we have 3 cats, 2 dogs.
It's a farm here.
Yes.
And a fish, which is mine.
Which is on top of the fridge.
The fish makes it a zoo.
Yes. So, true. It has like a little aquarium area. So, Curtis is the cat who's in front of me right now. Him was the cat who just decided to go in the closet and just walked out.
But they can't see that.
True. And, Clancy is the one who's never been on the show before and never been mentioned. Except for like once or twice.
That's okay.
And Casey is the dog who was in Brother's lap before. And Kelly, I don't think you guys have seen her before.
She's been around.
They've seen Kelly.
Okay, then you have seen Kelly.
There was one.
Oh wait, no. There was one other thing.
I will not finish.
Oh wait.
And you did not see the fish because
It's a fish.
Exactly.
You don't go.
Well, you can use your imagination. It looks like all the other fishes you've ever seen.
No, it
in
is
life.
not.
It does.
No,
It is a purple and red beta fish.
Have you? And most people have seen a purple and red
No,
betta
they
fish
haven't.
before.
It looked
Mine's
kind of like.
rare.
Okay.
It looks
It's
kind of.
rare, actually. It is. Look it up.
It looks.
Okay.
It looks.
I will waste some time and do that.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like my last fish.
No, it doesn't.
Like the tail was sort of purple, and then the rest of it was red and blue.
Oh. Nothing.
Yeah, fishy. Remember? And then I had clan, and then I had carnivin, and then I had cheese, and then crackers. I want 2 goldfish so I can name 1 cheese and 1 cracker.
Oh.
Please.
Cheese and cracker.
Yes.
Oh, I want to. If I get a
No,
dog,
PB, and then 1 could be J.
if they were purple
Or Phoebe and J. Boo.
Time out.
or
One girl-
FUBU and J.
No, 1 girl, 1 boy.
Trash.
Phoebe is the girl. J is the boy.
FUBU.
No,
And now,
no.
which?
Time out.
Wait, hold on.
What is it?
Wait, nothing.
I read that slow.
Oh, I was already on it, man.
Hold up, foo-hoo.
FUBU. So that reminds me of
Made up words.
the other day we had just came back from shopping for Courtney's first day of school outfit and getting his drip so he can drip too hard on y'all.
Drip. Duh!
Exactly. And
Oh, Kelly, hi. How you doing?
we were talking because he's
Casey,
starting
and
first grade
here comes
and
the dogs.
there's-
That's Kelly's
There's
tail.
Kelly.
On the bed, sniffing stuff. And
And,
Casey is wherever Casey is. Oh, she's right by the cord.
we was talking about eighth grade and and I said that like
It's not cold.
I was telling him about how when I was in 8th grade that you couldn't tell me I wasn't fly with or jiggy, although I never used that word.
People use that then.
Jiggy is yes, that was
People still say jiggy.
Jiggy sound just
getting jiggy with it.
Jiggy doesn't sound.
Jay-Z said it a lot.
Jiggy.
Jiggy looking gully in the joint. If y'all, well, I can't even say the rest now, but
Jiggy doesn't even sound like a word.
it was, and it was a huge. But that was like it until Will Smith killed it. But
Wait, how did
You
Will
said it too
Smith?
much?
How did
getting
Will
jiggy
Smith?
with it killed
How
it.
did Will Smith kill it? Will Smith
Getting
doesn't.
jiggy with it was how he killed it.
Will Smith doesn't kill anything.
Huh. He killed the Shiggy challenge, which ironically rhymes with jiggy. But,
That's
wait.
weird. Brother, can you pass me that sweatshirt over there?
Cydney, just
Cydney.
so
Old.
I told him that I thought I was killing it, and I was too excited to wear my FUBU jersey on the first day of school, and he said to me, "I've never heard of that. What's FUBU?"
So what is frou frou supposed to be again?
Don't play me like that.
I just noticed. I said I thought.
FUBU.
Who?
Yo.
FUBU. FUBU stands for us, by us.
First I said foo foo, then I said frou frou, then
That
I
sounds
said
like-
foo woo.
You know how like on Madden 06,
Wow.
it would start off with the EA Sports to the game. Like it was. That sounds like something it would say.
It was FUBU, and FUBU was the supreme of its time. Like in those days, it was Tommy Hilfiger, Nautica,
And foo woo.
Polo, but
And flu who.
FUBU.
Same difference.
No, it was not, because FUBU is for us, by us, and it was a black-owned company.
It's still out.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna get one.
Have you ever seen? I do want to get one. I saw they're making sweatshirts and stuff again, and I would get one.
Sweatshirts.
Yes.
And frou
I'll get
frou
one.
and
Love
frou
that
frou is from us, for us, or for us from us.
Yes. But not one. They're from Hollis, Queens, and what's it called? You ever seen Shark Tank?
Yes.
Damon John, the black bald-headed guy.
What
Yes.
is
He's
that
the founder of FUBU.
supposed to be?
Oh, really?
Yes.
I want to go
What
on
is
Shark Tank.
Tank?
Well, you'll have a chance to do something like that because we're gonna go to that Gary V thing next week.
I have to make something?
No, but it'll be fine.
Shark
I could make
Tank.
something.
I want to know what that is.
It's a show.
It's a
where-
TV show.
So like, say, Cydney, say you invent something that is meaningless to the world,
Oh.
and
He
then
said meaningless.
Oh.
and then you go on the show to see if they will invest in your product.
And it's
Yeah, so you have to ask for the price. So say you need 30,000 just to start selling this product, get a place and stuff like that. You ask for 30,000, show them your product, and if they don't think it's good enough, they're gonna be like, "Get off my show."
She's bored listening to the explanation of it. But what else was there? Questions? We don't have any questions. So
Come on, Mama.
do y'all want to pitch, since we are back to doing this on a weekly basis? Questions, people. Is there anything else you guys would like to say to get people to ask questions?
Send questions.
That's it. The next episode is sponsored by FUBU.
Okay. Order questions online
No order
then-
questions. Ask questions to the kids.
and then sell them to us.
So, who's buying that?
Right.
Us.
So ask questions,
bye.
they'll answer them, and we'll sure to make it worth your while and send you a care package of
Air.
thank yous.
We're gonna send air in a box to your house.
Wait, no, that's gonna cost us money. Wait, but then again, we got our sponsors to handle that.
Exactly.
Christian Mingle and Black People
What is
Meet.
Christian Mimble?
Mingle.
It was me mumbling mingle.
Before he said.
Oh, that was good. That was a nice little tongue twister there.
You-
I said mumbling mingle.
Mumbling mingle.
Say it 5 times fast.
Mumbling mingle. Mumbling mingle. Mumbling mingle. No, cause I
See,
started.
now you're mumbling mingle.
No, cause I started smiling. So
Mumbling.
if I smile, it's
You
gonna
can't
come
say
out
it
of
either.
Mumbling mingle. Mumbling mingle. Mumbling
No, I
mingle.
cannot say it.
Mumbling mingle, mumbling mingle, mumbling mingle, mumbling bingo. Ah, I was about to say bingo.
Bingo. Mumbling bingo.
I'm the champ of that. So I think
Oh really?
yes.
Hold up. This
This is how we do it.
black bug bled blue black bug. Wait.
You can't even
No,
let
yes I can. This black bug bled blue black blood,
Blood.
while the other black bug bled blue.
If I could remember that, I'd do it. If I wrote it down,
It's
I'd
hard.
probably do it.
This black bug bled blue black bug while the other black bug bled blue.
But that's all, folks.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
no,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
hold
wait.
on.
Oh,
I
that
have
was-
one, I have one.
Wait, I was about to close it out on that note.